We begin this hour in Esquimalt, which is looking to change the way it is policed, and it's asking South Island police departments to come up with a plan. Vic PD runs policing in Esquimalt right now, but the town has been complaining about the cost. It says it can't afford to pay anymore, and complained about the level of service as well. So it's looking for other options. But the mayor of Victoria says this caught him by surprise. He says it's like posting a job before you've fired the employee. A-News reporter Stephen Andrew has the story.
It's a busy day for police in Esquimalt. Two major calls this afternoon. One on Fleming Street as officers investigate a blood-covered hallway in an apartment. The injured man was later found at the hospital but was uncooperative. At the same time, the emergency response team raids a home on Constance Street after a report of a weapon in the house. Victoria Police say the two cases tie up about 30 officers. The calls came in just hours after Esquimalt's mayor announced her town is looking for other options for its policing.
We are not determining this by dollar. We are determining it by the best fit for what the community has voiced.
Esquimalt is asking Victoria, Saanich and the RCMP to submit a new plan for policing.
I'll be meeting with the mayor, who's chair of the board, next week to discuss the whole matter.
Are you interested in sending in a proposal?
I don't know. That will be up to the discussions I have between myself and the mayor.
The RCMP confirms it will be submitting a proposal. The province amalgamated the Victoria and Esquimalt police departments in 2003. Desjardins says what the community wants is dedicated patrols and the police station in Esquimalt to be open 24 hours, 7 days a week. But the town strongly opposes increased policing costs. It says it can't afford. And Desjardins says money isn't the only issue.
This has nothing to do with budget process. This process, as I said, has been ongoing for a number of years.
Victoria's mayor says the city was blindsided by the announcement, which raises more questions than answers.
Is 45 days enough to actually get the information that you need to put together a proposal of something this complicated? This is about policing services, capital costs, governance. It's quite complex.
Fortin says council will have to make the final determination if Victoria will respond to Esquimalt's request. But he is concerned for Victoria police officers who are now worried about their future.
Basically they came to work today and found that their position had been posted. You can imagine that if you came.
We have junior members that are concerned about it who have mortgages and families and might end up not with a job. So it is a big concern.
It's a concern that Esquimalt's mayor is reluctant to talk about.
So, there may or may not be personnel changes. That's jumping too far ahead in this process.
Vic PD says it's confident Esquimalt is receiving a high level of service and says no matter what happens, officers will continue to provide that service until told otherwise. But the department says it's time for the province to step in.
There's a lot of uncertainty about governance, about financing, those kind of things, and we do need some guidance and leadership from their level because they have the legal authority to oversee policing. They have a role to play in however this plays out, and I think more than ever now we need them to step in and assume that role.
The provincial government says although Esquimalt has initiated a request for proposals, any plan will require ministerial and cabinet approval.